It's Adrian from Electric Guitar Tuition here, and I'm going to talk to you a bit about my guitar and the DiMarzio pickups I've got in it, because I've got a slightly unusual setup that is incredibly broad ranged, giving me, well, this is my only guitar I really use now, purely because of the range it's got. So, tiny bit about the guitar. It's got a long and checkered history. There's no part left standing from the original, but roughly this is a Warmoth body. It's swamp ash with a quilted maple top, and it's chambered, so it has about 25% of the weight drilled out of it, and it is very light but very resonant as well. So it has fantastic natural sustain and just ring to it as well. I got this, I don't know, 12 years ago I think. Got this pearl pickup guard from Warmoth as well. All the hardware, the Wilkinson trem, locking tuning heads as well. And the neck, so the neck I had made in London, originally had a Floyd rose on it. So it is now converted with this graphite nut to it, and some of the rosewood put back in, and the holes filled in the back. It's got quite chunky frets on it, even after 20 years of wear, as this predates the guitar. But recently I came to this setup with these fantastic DiMarzio pickups. So in the bridge, got a tone zone S, so like a tone zone but for a strat, obviously. Got fast track 1 single coil pickup here, loud single coil, which balances the two humbuckers either side, which brings me onto the neck, which is an Norton S. So it's fairly typical DiMarzio humbucker setup, tone zone, Air Norton in the neck, but obviously this is a strat and has a single coil in the middle and some fairly interesting switching. So, tone and volume, 5-way selector. 5-way selector is DiMarzio multi-wire one, which I designed some wiring, well, I kind of adapted a nice wiring diagram off the DiMarzio website and made it quite my own with this mini toggle. So at the moment this is in straight, if you like, super strat mode. Does humbucker. For the amp, just quickly so you can know what you're hearing here, Black Star true valve power amp, and it is set to pretty much JTM 800, roughly. It's a bit more complicated than that, but I'll post up the patch if anyone has one of the ID range from Black Star, and I use it very simply, sort of classic rock sound, with reverb. I've got some delay, but most of the time it's turned off. Just use that for lead work, but for now I'll just leave it with purely the reverb on, and it's being recorded straight out the USB, so it's the speaker emulation as well. So full power on the humbucker. Very rich full sound. It's the tone zone S there, but it's brilliant if you back off the volume on the guitar. So 10, take it down to about 3 for now. Very warm sound still. And that turned down setting is great, so we move on super strat style. That inner single coil, or inner coil of the humbucker, and the middle pickup in single coil mode, which is how it's wired the whole time. put some crack into it. Single coil. Whack it all the way up. Right, so turn it back down to 3 for the next in between. As you'd expect, single coil, inner coil. And then the neck in pure humbucker mode. It's pretty powerful, but lovely tone to it. A little mid-heavy, but that's what it's meant to be, stand out. For those Satriani, Petrucci kind of leads. So now, fun bit, for me anyway. So I use that for some classic sounds, but most of the time I use it in custom mode, we'll call it. So flick the mini selector up, and we're still back, position 5, something like that. Bridge humbucker, full mode. It's a tiny bit more power actually, because you've dropped this one out. You've got to be listening pretty hard though. So humbucker. Now it gets interesting. So still turn it down. Cleans up beautifully. Now then, this is the inner coils from the two humbuckers. So it's kind of one of those PRS setting sounds, or getting close to middle setting on a telly. It's certainly got a bit of bite to it when you dig in. But middle setting on this is two humbuckers, full power. Cleaning it up. The next one, so this is a strat, and the classic neck sound is actually the outer coil of the neck humbucker, so true single coil. Which, if you turn down the guitar volume, cleans up and concentrate on the full distortion sound. And if you need more, of course, full neck humbucker. And that is my guitar.